Hear me now. I think you'll be able to hear me now. Welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is George Mokwena. I am your host, and this, of course, is a special presentation because the league is back. Football is back. And we are watching two games that are going to be happening tonight. Mamelodi Sundowns, who have already kicked off, and Orlando Pirates, who are still, such a heavy walapa. Dr. Rantai Petra Stadium over there in Bloemfontein. So let's see what's going to happen, guys. We're all going to be covering both matches today. So don't worry. Don't think that I'm only watching one and the other one is not playing. You see? Eh? Technology. Okay, we've got Mamelodi Sundowns versus Mamelodi Sundowns versus AMAZULU. Then we've got Motaung Gallants versus Orlando Pirates to start us off today. For today, 7:30 game kickoff. We are back in the league. Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, number 8 in the league right now. One game, no wins, one draw, no losses. They've scored one, they've conceded one for a grand total of 1 point. Then, of course, AMAZULU, on the other hand, is number 5 in the league. They've got a win from their first game. They scored 1 goal, they conceded none, and then of course they've got 3 points from that. Then in the last 5 games, Mamelodi Sundowns has 2 draws, 2 wins and a loss, whereas AMAZULU has 2 wins, 2 losses and a draw. Last time we saw AMAZULU was when they beat the Orbit College 1-0, Orbit Gasaleng, and then of course Mamelodi Sundowns, the last time we saw them was when they drew with the cheaper 1-1 over the weekend. In the last 5 games that AMAZULU and Mamelodi Sundowns have met up, AMAZULU has not been able to win any games here, but there's been a draw, and Mamelodi Sundowns has won 4 of the games. Then, of course, in the Pirates game, you have Motaung Gallants versus Orlando Pirates. Motaung Gallants sitting 4th on the log, 1 win from their 1 game played. They've scored 2, they've conceded 1, and they've got 3 points in the bag, whereas Orlando Pirates is sitting at number 13 after the first game. Number 13 after the first game, because they lost their game versus iskhukhune 1-0, which means that they're sitting on 0 points. In terms of their history, in the last 5 games that those two teams have met each other, Gallants and Pirates, Gallants has 1 win, Pirates has 4. There have been no draws, so we kind of know how it's going to go. Then, Mamelodi Sundowns starting lineup: Williams in goal. We've got Mokwena, Kekana, Lunga is back. Mtunyelo is in the starting lineup too. Hey, Williams, what are you doing? Mtunyelo's back in the starting lineup. Alenda, Cupido, Letaku, Zwane, Sales, and Reyners. Some big changes there made by Ukosh Kadoso. AMAZULU have Johnson in goal. Khatebe, Mtetwa, Phyllis, Allen, Hanamub, Hlangabeza, Zungu, Mashichu, Ngwenya, and Extin as their starting lineup. In terms of the Pirates Motaung Gallants game, Motaung Gallants goes into that game with Arubi, Washington Arubi in goal. You've got Ngubes, Kosana, Chabatsane, Mabucha, Monde, Stole, Nhlapo, Msendami, Mabuza and Kumalo is the starting lineup that side. Then, of course, Orlando Pirates has Chain in goal. Siema comes in to partner Bogazi. You have Hoto Mashilwani. You have Nduli, Mariko, Maswanganyi, Muremi Apolis, and Radiopani. That man, Wadu said, oh, you're unhappy with the starting lineup. Ngichincha yonke man. A midfield that has Tito, Mariko, and Nduli in the middle should be a little bit more balanced. Mariko did look good when he came in, but for how long? Here comes Motaung Gallants taking the ball over the net there. Say it again. The number 13, guys. No, it's both games. So thanks to technology, thanks to me and being such a hard-working streamer, it's going to be switching. So we're going to switch back and forth. I believe it's every 3 minutes where we're going to see both games. I am following both games as we speak right now. I'm actually going to reposition my camera so I can get that a little bit better. But yes, we are following both games. Halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in. We're going to have a conversation about what we are seeing. You see that white ball? All of the teams are starting to clock that thing. That Mamelodi Sundowns struggles. Kari cross. They struggle Kari cross. And now AMAZULU played the ball over to Extin, which beat the 2 defenders, Mamelodi Sundowns, and got to the far post spaces. This is what Abo Dortmund were doing. So it's nice to see that our PSL teams are clocking. The kids do this now. They're clocking it. Agent says Williams Kibavuma. Agent. Hey, Agent, Why must you be controversial on a Tuesday, my brother? It's just a Tuesday. We don't need to be controversial at all. We don't need to say things, but now. Okay, there we go. I think that's going to be a little bit better for me to watch both games. Okay, guys, tell me. Which game are you watching? What do you think the score is going to be in the game that you are consuming? Oh, Bogazi. Is he going to get there in time? Cross to who? Cross to La Cross Anje. Gallants on the counter-attack, finding the space. Again, Pirates. Alina cover for defense. Both your left and right backs are going. They're leaving their spaces. Okay, I saw how to come back a little bit there, but they're leaving their spaces. And now you're gonna suffer when they keep playing those wide balls in behind, because that's the weakness of Pirates right now. So I'm watching both games. I've got Pirates on the TV. I've got Sundowns on the phone right now. I may be a little bit slow on the phone. You know how DSTV stream is. But I am here. 1-0 Gallants, 0-0 AMAZULU, 0-0. Oh, both games 0-0 Muledi. I don't know which game to watch, says Musa. 2 Gallants, 0 Pirates, 3-1 Marumo. Heban. Oh, 1-1 Sundowns, 3-1 Marumo. Heban. Ziawamus. Okay, let's see how the game is going to play. What I'm interested to see is, now that Mariko's on the pitch, we saw some glimpses of Mariko and he looked good, right? Can he add the balance that Pirates needs, or are they still going to be playing a very wide game with midfielders that want to pick up the ball? Speaking of him, there goes Mariko getting the ball and playing it out to Hoto. Oh, guys, I'm so glad that the coach Uyamamela. Oh, there's a chance there by Pirates. I'm so glad Coach Uyamamela. When I did my video weeks ago, when I was asking the question about Tito and Mbule, if they could play together, a lot of people in the comments were telling me, hey, what, this and that. Now. It was a simple space question. Even now, Mfukeng is not on the pitch, for example, which gives Apolis a little bit more freedom than what he'd normally have. He's not going to be playing up the wing. He normally doesn't, even with Bafana. His wing is more of an 8. So we might see him come alive a little bit more here. It has to be about the egos when you're watching this thing. Guys, follow if you have not followed. It has to be about the egos. Can people put down their egos in order to exist around each other? Can players match? Last season I said, Utito no Mfuke, no Machupa, they cannot play in a team together. They occupy the same spaces. Oh, is there something wrong with YouTube, Osintabi? Hey, maybe it's because Gistrima kamo. Yeah, Osintabi, please tell me here. I get one checker for now. Nyalegi Paula, I can't take. Ow. I'm not there. Hi, Osintabi, I'm there. Yeah, guys. Sorry. Let me check. Hey, Osintabi. Okay, setup is wrong. Yeah, so it does look like Pirates are still playing wide ball. New centre-back pairing, yes, Musa. New centre-back pairing, Siema and Bogazi. Like I said, this man who heard all of the complaints and he was like, okay, it's in Bonise again that I'll even go crazier. I was in Tabiki YouTube. Kiteng, it says there's 77 people watching. OT, can you share your... Glenn. Oh, but the password is Taka. Glenn. What the password is Taka? So, hello, the password is Taka, please. I think the coach is resting his key players for the weekend. That is true, Milady. That is true. That is something that has to play into this. But can you sacrifice... let's say he is resting key players. Can you sacrifice these guys? Can you sacrifice these games, especially if you're trying to chase a league? Thank you for clarifying there, Lulu. How are you, Z? Z, are you holding the lever? I know Paris fans.
I'm scared, but I'll tie the lever.
Galitiba, you're tying the lever right now. 11 minutes into the Sundowns game. Sundowns again on the attack. Pirates started a little bit later. He won't get the league. Mariko, I see him for UD 2.0. Evan. But he looked so good in that couple of minutes we saw him in that other game. Oh, neither of the teams have scored. Okay, there goes Apolis with a long ball out. I win. Guys, are you going to throw the kids in like this when he's under pressure? The latest episode of my podcast is out. We speak a little bit about Wadu and the job that he has and the different factors affecting what he is performing as right now, or the things he has to think about. Hi, Gubi, says NDK. What Gubi? After losing against Kukuneka weekend, I wouldn't gamble this way. That's why I'm like, let me keep quiet, because now when I speak, Paris fans get angry at me. Paris fans get angry at me. Guys, does Paris take the league seriously? To be honest with you. And the beginning of the season, is that the time to be resting your players? Paris fans, which trophies take precedent this league? Which one are you willing to give up in order to go far in something else? See, Apolis is now the center of everything. Utito again has disappeared. Apolis is doing that thing that happened with Rile, where Rile was tucking into the 10 position and taking up all of that space. So, hey, Tito has to do something, man. Tito has to do something here, because I think his position is under fire right now. I think his position is under fire. And then when I speak about Nduli and the difference between Nduli and Makaula, you see how Nduli is slotted back into the space there to cover Hoto. It's not necessarily what Makaula does. Makaula is more of active cover and transition. But Unduli taking up that space means that Mariko has to be the more important player for Pirates in the midfield. Now, can that happen? Are they still going to try bypass and maybe get it to Apolis up the line a little bit further up? That's going to be a very interesting question for Pirates today. They'll win it after 5 years. Is Tito on the field? Tito's on the field, Liriba. Oh, Travis Scott. Travis Scott is fiending there. Oh, Sundowns over elaborate. Sundowns over elaborate. You see, I see a very competitive season this time round. Each game matters. No time to rest. You can't be angry for hearing your opinions, says Big Dog. Sabat Litaku, he's not ready. Hey, agent, already. Agent, we want the league this time. We don't care about AMA knockouts. Well, it seems like your team doesn't care about the league that much. I'm glad I've already had dinner. So if we lose, I'm good. But it's just for you guys, honestly. Now when I speak, Sundowns fans come at me. I don't want to speak too much. Guys, the lineups and everything are going to be flashing across your screen as you go on. Hi guys. This coach says Z. Rajewa tonight and Saturday. We are hamba, says Tapelo. Already? Akahambe. Yeah, Tapelo. Akahambe. Look, if you win the ball back from Pirates here, if you're willing to press a little bit high, you can do something. But here comes Apolis, gives it back to Hoto. Hoto can't trap, can't play. Hoto can't trap, can't play. Hoto. Hey, Hoto was the player this game. Hoto was the player this game. OT, you see what I'm talking about? He's not ready. Cantrap can't tolagala. If Pirates win is not convincing today, we're definitely not ready for Sundowns. Is Sundowns ready for Pirates? Because Sundowns is also not looking convincing. Ngale Loftas, they're not looking convincing. Okay, so please remember, AMAZULU Gallants is coached by Lafite. Is he going to be the guy that's going to be holding, or are we going to call 10-10 at some point? Is 10-10 going to come through to save this team? Hoto, ooh, trapping, Hoto. Ohlola ko trepa. I was chatting to Sibili, he's confident. Batlo winner league. It's too early, man. It's too early. Hoto will tatazela the whole season. Private school mashiko, man. But guys, agahambe already. Agahambe. Guys, lipizi kamo agahambe. Honestly, oh, Paul and goal. Pirates off. Pirates has scored. Travis Scott has made it 1-0 on that side. Travis Scott has made it 1-0. Let me just find the thing. Travis Scott makes it 1-0. Great play out to the side. And then do you know what happened? Do you know who stepped up? Yeah? Do you know who stepped up? Dion Hoto. Is it offside? Let's see the replay. First league goal of the season for Utito. He calls himself Travis Scott, but on Basa Spain, but he's calling himself Travis Scott. Ball played across there by Hoto, finished off by Tito into the bottom corner of Washington Arubi's goal. But the Pirates must lose. I'm doggies. But I'm doggies. But the Hoto was offside. They're not showing us the offside angle. Oh, Mara guys. Pirates, man. Yaliwe empilweni, guys. Sibongela ukulwa. Travis Scott scored. Tito scored. Ball played to the other side, left-hand side of Pirates' attack. Hoto puts it down and put down across to the P spot that was scored by Utito. Here comes Pirates again. They might be smelling some blood. Ooh, Zwane. Did he get a yellow card? What a ball from Umpogazi to pick up Hoto. Velile, Mina, when I speak and I tell you, and I've told Paris fans before, that Amagolo Abo are not beautiful goals. They're not build-up goals. They're not a team that builds up from the middle. Everybody wants to play the Sundowns football. But when you watch Pirates properly, they don't build up from the middle. They love those balls. Either Ibuya Gumbogazi or Ibuya Gunda. Euphoria, you say you're going to cook me every half time, but you never come in. But you were playing against a brave selection. Look, in my podcast episode, to give you a glimpse of what I was speaking about, sometimes you have to have balls when you're coaching the big teams. You have to have balls. You have to stick by some of the choices that you're going to make. And Walu seems like somebody who's going to stick by the choices that he makes, because the moment you start changing and doing all of those things, you might give other people too much power, or fans might then give too much power to the players, right? And you start having them not listening. I used the example of Mangoba at Sundowns. So I'm glad that he's sticking to his guns. But yeah, watch the podcast episode. There's a lot that I get into there. Sundowns scoreline is still 0-0, okay? I don't care how we win, you just won 3 points. Maruma is very poor. No, very, very, very poor. Disorganized as, yeah. Did the coach get influenced by Nkota? We don't know, Tabak. Okay, let's see what Sundowns is doing on the other side. AMAZULU is favoring a very high line. They are trying to catch Sundowns up top very quickly. Sundowns is still holding the ball a little bit way too much than you'd want them to hold it in their attacks, allowing the team to get back into shape. But they're also looking for their goal. Let's see how long AMAZULU can hold on. But yeah, that's offside. proper win so we can see the progress. But yo, I miss Ribeiro. I really, I miss Ribeiro. Let me saka Ribeiro, guys. But he is happy in Brazil. He's chilling in Brazil, man, waiting for the papers to be finalized. Yeah? Did they take a water break? Interesting. Water break a winter. Or is it that hot, Kakwa? Guys, just a reminder, this is a league game, and you know what we're playing for. Haritsi biliki man. Haritsi bi habul papuli man. Ruka kabana bako Sundowns bako Pitori. Batswere habul babul. Pabli lampi lampi. Ahora bata lampi lampi lirona. And Pirates has now got that lead, which means that they're going to be taking they now would jump Mamelodi Sundowns in terms of how it's sitting right now. Obviously still very, very, very early days. Tapelo Haritsi bilampi lampi. Le rona ko le tshurena ra e batla lampi lampi man empa lampi lampi tulela Pitori. Okay, 21 minutes in. I hope nimhlekile. Hayi simhleka kusasa uPhidi. Pirates idliwe. Godliwa neLiverpool. Hayi simhleka kusasa don't worry. We record on Wednesdays. Okay, ball in by Sundowns. Far post, played across. Offside. Pirates is going to win this one. They should win this one. The early goal. Trappa Bolo. Yo, guys, our attacking players suck. Trappa Bolo. Counter. Hey, Marumo want to make it a messy game. Marumo's not here. Marumo is not here. Definitely not here. Ball played across. John Nawama. Shot there by Marumo Gallants goes over the poles. Over pole. I miss Ribeiro. It would have been 1-0. OT, who are you supporting in the Pirates Marumo game? Mamelo, I'm a fan of football. I support no one. When my team is not playing, I am just watching to see who scores and who doesn't. But to be fair, I think Pirates is going to take the Marumo game. I don't know if Marumo has it in them to go and find that second goal, or a goal, the second goal of the game to make it 1-1. I don't think so. So far, they're trying very hard to make this a very physical type of game, and it's not working out for them. I think there were some flashes where they were trying to catch Pirates wide. They were trying to make sure that they were attacking the spaces where Obashilwane leaves, you know. Galiwa. Ewan. Why are they fighting on the bench? Libo Lafite. Baroka Kanakas French, I'm sure. Okay, here comes Pirates again. Hotto with the ball. Hotto is going to be the star of the show today. It seems like Unduli is only really going to play assistant centre back or saver. He's not really getting the ball. Look at how Pirates has 4 players in their half. 4. Who's meant to fetch the ball and get the ball and play it out? That's why they go long. All of this football that you guys want to be put on the ground is not what Pirates plays. There we go. Chance with Pirates on the break here. Was it Radio Man who couldn't get that ball through? Here they come again. Mara how cross it a man. Cross it a man. Our police is in the box waiting for the ball. Second leg 24. Sundowns.
Is not make sure.
Sundowns is not make sure. Sundowns is not make sure in their game versus AMAZULU. OT, who's number 17 at Chiefs? Number 17, I'm not sure. Those are saying Paris is having 5 easy games. Are you all referring to Skukune as well? Why bangasebenzisi isite like amashilwane? Otto is the star, guys. Ish. Here come Marumo. And then what? Support. Support. Wow. Do you know what's crazy? If you watched Pirates play the preseason, even Chiefs, and you are watching how simple, like it's like the European teams have football logic. Like they take their time. They know what they need to do. A Marumo Gallants player makes it to the corner flag, but there's no player who's coming to support him. And by the time the player comes to support, Pirates is in defensive structure. They're waiting. Then they pick off the ball. Like, I don't understand why our professional players can't realize that even if your star man has it in the corner, you need other people to facilitate Bustaba thing. You need other people to be a wall pass. You need other people to be support. You can't just have a guy standing in a corner while everybody's just looking at him. Like, I don't understand. Don't we study these things? Don't we practice these things, man? Harichi, marichi, marichi. Or is it just rondos? Rondos and nice training pictures. Here comes Apolis. He's going to try to take a shot there. Otto gets the cross in. Hey. Angaz, man. Oh, Velepai. Within a few hours, you were signed. Also, the final third decisions in our players. No, they're so bad. They're so bad. I guess I'll be weak after final third because the final third, it's like they just switch off. Aiki Marumo, no, there's no Marumo here. Remember I said, what I liked about Patela and Chipa and what I liked about Kukune. Oh, Sundowns. Hey, living dangerously there. Cupido almost caught out there. I may be a couple of seconds behind, guys, on the Sundowns game. I am streaming it on dstv stream. And ish. Inokuhluleka, man. Look at the Gallants players. They're just running around in circles. Cross played in by AMAZULU on the right-hand side. Just out of the reach of the player. Sundowns must be careful. Look at where Apolis is picking up the ball. You can tell a good team by the spaces. Sometimes the spaces in South African football are so big that again you wonder who's meant to support you when you lose that ball, or who's meant to support you when you're counter-attacking or something like that. Like, they're so big. Everybody's waiting for the ball to come to them. Nobody's off the ball running. Nobody's opening up. They're just waiting. And that's a hallmark of South African football that, it irritates me. When we gym, the coach makes you run around the field 3 times and he says, just play. How is it the Sundowns have 80% of the possession but only 1 shot on target? They're not going through. I win. What was that? Chain! How? Chain! Radio Paningeke must go to radio. Congratulations for winning the league. My team. Lady T, who's winning the league? I'm not winning the league. Guys, what team do you guys think I support? Radio Pani needs a break. Taku is the right winger, but he's everywhere, leaving Zuko alone. He's not disciplined. Radio Pani, the coach must stop playing with Tito and pick up the pace. The dangerous Sundowns I know would have scored by now, says notification. I can't show the game, guys. I can't show the game because of copyright. I don't own any copyright to any of the stuff, so I would get banned and or possibly sued. And yeah, I don't feel like doing that. I like being live and I like my platform. I've worked very hard to build this, so I don't want to lose it over showing a random game at PSL. Rather, when we've got the rights. AMAZULU. Yes, there's this thing, man, that if teams had balls versus Sundowns, you have to make Williams sweeper keep as much as possible. You have to. Which Jen says, OT, we are winning the league. Prophesy it, man. Hey, you can prophesy. Go deeper, Papa. Go deeper, Papa. Which Supersport channel is Paris playing? Paris is playing on 202, I think. Yeah, Paris is playing on 202. Sundowns is playing on 208. No, AMAZULU is playing though. That's cooking. Oh, Pirates is such a messy team. Oh, it's such a messy team. "31 minutes into the Paris game. They are still leading 1-0, whereas 33 minutes into the Sundowns game, it is still 0-0 on that side, with Sundowns really struggling to pick up chances here. Sundowns in Paris this season, they started Gabi. I thought my beloved Kosi.
I'm scared, but I'll try to deliver.
No, if they finish first, they finish first. Marana ki Thomas. Ki Thomas. Ki kholo ka go bona. Kholo no bona. I am over giving people credit in J just because I want them to win. Ki Thomas, guys. Because deep inside my head, Chiefs winning the league. Here comes Sundowns again. I wonder if Agent is here. Remember, we're talking about marking and pressing and all of that stuff. Oh my word, our teams are so bad. Our teams are so bad. I just watched somebody fail to track. They failed to track Allende. Or maybe Allende. Maybe when they're playing Allende, they see some different things. But they'll follow Allende and then just stop following him. I'm not becoming anything, guys. I'm not becoming anything. I'm just saying, can we respect the league, guys? I know we love our team. Can we respect them? Can we respect the league? Can we respect the work it takes to win the league, guys? Sundowns and Pirates need to pick up their socks fast. International games are coming soon. It's probably going to help them quite a bit, eh? Or maybe not Sundowns as much. In theory, maybe not Sundowns as much. And these players, what do they do in training? Asaz, Ilamu. Asaz. But you are playing kaka. Shem. Sundowns is this downfall season. Yo. Guys, I just need a second to check something quickly. Yeah, apologies, guys. Apologies for that. Apologies for that, guys. Apologies for that. For those who know, I have a 6-year-old, so I just had to make sure that he's asleep because school is schooling as well. No bias. Who do you see winning the league? Right now, nobody looks dominant. That's the problem. Right now, nobody looks dominant. You would have expected to see something by now from Sundowns specifically, but yeah, wearing a mazinki. Siwelele. Is Siwelele leading? What's happening in the other game? Yeah, it's still too early, but I'm also not convinced by anything that is happening right now. Here comes Sundowns on the counter. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Hey, Downs, Nesses, Marco. It's just second game. I think we can start making proper predictions after game 8. And I hate that because the teams, Pirates, Apolis, Arubi. Arubi's surname doesn't have the Chipezeze thing. Washington, Arubi, save after save after save. Pirates was meant to score there. Apolis with a clear shot at goal. Yo, Sundowns. Almost an on-goal clearance there. What's happening, guys? Abu Grant. Grant almost put it into his own net. Cross-played in. Grant tries to clear it. Completely scuffs it. But luckily it goes over the poles. Here's the Apolis chance. Played back to him. P-spot. Can't place it. Mangoba's team was better than this team. Sundowns, this season, corner. Yo, Repero must come back. Repero hambile, guys. Repero hambile. Corner, AMAZULU. Let's see if they can trouble Sundowns here. Hey, Williams. Our players can't finish, guys. Finishing is not high in what we should expect from PSL players. Finishing, we can't finish to save our lives. That time you wonder every day. But they say ba jima every day. Ba jima. Mara Williams. Mina, I told you guys, Williams is great. Williams is great, Mara. Top scorers. Our league generally has low scoring. Honestly speaking. That's the issue. How do you have a top goal scorer who in then 20 games outside of Sundowns? Finish the food, Apolis. Why are you fighting with the ref? Finish your food, bro. Sundowns will ruin my slip. They will lose this game. They will lose this game. Why are they losing the game? We also need to start producing keepers. Akira, you sit Ricardo Cost, Nabo Velimoto. You sit with them. No disrespect to them, but you sit with them for too long. Naboku, they play forever. Nabo. Or tried to. Mahango is really missing in this team. His absence is felt. Marabafana, what has Mahango given given Marumo Gallants, guys, or even Swallows? What is Mahango given? Why are we calling for Mahango? They're part of the problem here. The problem we're speaking about. But you see the taco. Agent, man. Klukhela the young boy. Barakeke. Get development akere. Nil, Sundowns, AMAZULU. 1-0 to Pirates versus Gallants. Tabaya Caroso rebone this season. Robona Mawaza ki Sundowns. Or ka Sundowns. Come on, dude. But never Matthews must rest. Guys, why are you resting players now? I don't understand. This modern football is insane. Why are you resting players now? PSL players can't play every 3 games. That they need to be rested in league games. I repeat, I expect something to happen when Sales touches the ball. Mabas is on the bench, I believe. Mudawa and Ribeiro are needed here, but now hold on, AMAZULU, if you get a chance, bury it. Come on, boys. Says Umondi. But that's a penalty, says Mr. K. What, handball? Caroso Motsepe. Yo. They want me to be ready for Chiefs game because they're afraid of Chiefs, says Lulu. Resting as if they'll make a difference. Like, I don't understand, guys. Why are we resting players in the PSL? Guys. Corner Sundowns? Oh, for our police. Oh, that tackle. I don't know. It would have been harsh for me. But Mr. Muller says, yeah, no, this coach. And Kalangabo coach in Jengal. Yeah? Radio man trying to go through that by himself, unable to. All I'm hearing, guys, it's like nobody's happy. Are you guys happy with your coaches so far this season? Because all I'm hearing is just complaints. Ngapha na ngapha.
Abantu bayakhala ngikhanye angikhanye sikhala sibaningi sikhala sibaningi
sikhala sibaningi man. Manje thina iChiefs asikhali. We Yusuf Ben Khalil. That's what we do. Okay, here comes Barumo Gallants on the counter, trying to maybe do something in the critical phase. Remember, halftime, I'm going to bring in 5 people to have a discussion, or maybe even 10. Let's see how far we go since we've got the 2 matches. Please give me a minute or 2 of what you're thinking of the game, then I can ask you a question. You join by pressing the button at the bottom of your screen. This is multi-guest. You click on it. You click on it. It requests. I let you in, and we have a conversation. Oh, Nkosiami. Did my glasses just break again? Oh wait. Guys, kupa donation, guys. Ish. I'm gonna have to be very careful because they broke. Okay, Gallants. Okay, Gallants. Aye. Okay, Gallants. Oh, what a goal. Yo. What a goal, Gallants. Aye, what a goal. Aye, maltungile. When you say something is tungad. Pirates.
Kasongo ye. Mumbali naga. Kasongo mbona.
Kasongo Mubadi nangwa Kasongo wera weyo Pirates
guys, I'm disappointed and I never told her.
Msendami scored there. The ball was played that way and that way. I thought they lost it with that final header before Msendami's finish. I thought they'd lost it. But it is 1-1. Gallants versus Pirates. Oh, that goal. Defender beaten. Kemang Nduli beaten. That's Nduli, Kemang. Coach Abachincha Spaznama. Mariko beaten. Ball then played, whipped across. Looped back in from Sendami to give Chain no choice. Yo, Ziawa guys, Ziawa.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Oh, Father God. Oh, ngathi uzohamba lona. Hayi, ngathi uzohamba. Coach Wadu. The door is open. The door is open for Coach Wadu, eh? Let me see who's here, guys. I'm gonna start now because Sundowns is at halftime. Pirates is still playing on my TV at least. So let's see. Hey, Malume Kuto. Yo, Namawe.
Mr. OT.
Nintag.
Mnandi kunjani Mr. OT?
Hayi kumunati man. Hey Malume Kuto 1-1.
Ibhola limnandi Mr. OT mesiyibukele kanje yabo. Sikhona ukubona ukuthi ziningi izinto ezenzakalayo ku football, you know. Actually, firstly, I just want to say I forgot Isola to mention the brilliance that AR who spotted that Paris goal. I mean that Skukuna goal that went in. And as much as we single them out, we know Abongile Tom's name because of Lisa Sundowns, whatever the narrative is, but we still don't know that guy's name, the general public. So we also need to shout out those guys who actually do a great job.
Yeah.
And to segue into that, Tatando it's a
Yo.
that ends
Go. Ulakata police.
Double mapengwane, handball, a police. It's 1-1. It could have been 2-0. Double mapengwane. They never loved us. But I'm just disappointed, Mr. Oates, football-wise. I'm just disappointed in terms of how we're not creating numerical superiority in attack and in the second quarter of the field. Third quarter of the field. We're only doing it go final quarter. In our defensive half where we have more numbers. I think myself and Velile touched on the fact that we need numbers going into the box. You understand, Mr. Which is to complement the runs being made by those fullbacks. And I think today we've seen a change in approach in that Radiopan is not dropping as deep as Otacha. He is waiting up top. He's keeping the defenders busy. And then Utito, Apolis and Umoremi are joining into the box when one of the fullbacks, and in this case, it's been Uhoto. When Hoto pushes, they're joining in that box and waiting for those crosses with Umariko or Unduli waiting outside for traps. That then says they're complementing each other. They're not only playing as good individuals, but now they're complementing the system. But still, I watched the Sundowns rerun versus Cheaper. The reason why Sundowns has so much of the ball is not because I'm a team, I had defender. It's because Sundowns I was a defender. The hunt that Sundowns has for that ball, Mr. OT, after losing it, the pressure they create, you can't even pass out, Mr. OT. It's like 4, 5. While you're still looking at Kanakimang, while you're still looking at the strikers, Abo Reyners, Nabo Sales pressing. There comes Abo Jaden Adams. They're overloading that fullback until the fullback decides to kick out the ball. You understand, Mr. Uti? And I'm looking at it thinking, going into the game, how are we going to respond to that? Are we quick enough on the ball? Because Mbone Umchita lo. Pressure you play Li1, Usiema. Pressure you play Li1 and was unable to deal with one player. You understand, Mr. Usi? So I'm just looking ahead, thinking, okay, how are we going to deal with that press? Yes, we have Umariko who looks comfortable. We have Undulu who looks comfortable. Any outlet, so Tilana Yaganjan. But that's my observation for your first half. There's an improvement from the previous game in terms of numbers in the box, and I like that, Mr. Uti.
Okay. For time, I want to bring in all Bongs. Bongs, welcome, champ. Which match are you watching? How do you feel about what you saw in the first half?
Uti, I'm watching the AMAZULU Sundowns game.
Yeah. What do you think?
In this game, I'm just watching a Great Wall of China versus a million passes that could make a person go to sleep.
How much happy can twele, man?
You see, OT, it's simple. Sundowns have 80% of the possession because they pass and pass and pass and pass. Then when you go to the toilet, you come back. You come back. They are still passing and passing and passing. They are forever passing. Then you change the TV, try and watch the Nigeria Sudan game. You come back. They are still passing and passing and passing. Chiefs get another 3 points and they still passing and passing and passing. Then Chiefs get another 3 points and they are still passing and passing and passing. Then Chiefs win the Nedbank Cup and they are still passing and they still pass and pass and pass. And then even God can come, Jesus can come back and they are still passing and passing and passing. Mohamed Salah could win the Ballon d'Or and they are still passing and passing and passing. Ronaldo can win the World Cup and they are still passing and they pass and pass and pass.
Marabox, what is AmaZulu doing in this game that's stopping them? Because it looks like AmaZulu could also get something here.
AMAZULU are just having a Great Wall of China at the back. They are just defending for a point. That is why Sundowns are just passing.
So are we ever going to see a cheaper? Are we ever going to see another cheaper United performance where a team comes out and is positive versus Sundowns?
AMAZULU could steal it by scoring just one goal. Because Sundowns can't even break that wall.
Okay. Let me for time. I'm gonna pass it to Unziza Mutlali. Tell me about which game you're watching. How are you? Welcome.
Uthi nakulebelezi bomaki and ngithangithabile uthi
Aw.
I am over
Uthabetsing ekan.
uthi uyibona igoli yele uthi beautiful.
Yeah, no, that goal was beautiful.
Just amazing. I think from a PSL team, that's probably in the last 2 seasons one of the best goals I've seen. That's not from a Pirates or a Sundowns. It's probably one of the best goals I've seen. And a contender with that one is the first goal last season with Chiefs against Polokwane City. The first goal Polokwane City scored at Nedbank Cup. And that goal made me happy because I see some holes in the Pirates defense, and I think that's gonna, if they don't fix those urgently, there's a lot of ball watching. There was a lot of ball watching there. There was no real sense of urgency in the Pirates defense. At that specific moment, and I don't know. I just think when I watch I don't know if it's because they already have Sundowns on their mind, but I don't think Pirates is putting in 100% in this game. I don't feel like I think this game was just sharp. It's just another hurdle to the Sundowns game. And, you really, you can't blame them for that, but it's understandable because, it's such a big game and it's a cup that they always want to win. They just did 3 in a row. But, Marumo, in terms of Marumo Gallants, before the goal, yes, this thing, it was not there, Marumo Gallants. Marumo Gallants, I was saying, maybe it was a purple patch moment, that goal, but I feel like now, if they can just, sit in a low block but have an offensive outlet, then I think they might sneak a win. or it can stay and a 1-1. But yeah, I think that's how I saw the game.
Okay, Malamukuto, tell me what changes you'd make and how you'd approach the second half. If now your Pirates is 1-1, this could have been a little bit of a confidence, something that kills a bit of confidence there. How would you approach the second half?
Look, Mr. Uti, disappointing in the sense of we had them against the wall. I don't know why we dropped the intensity. I don't know why we started strolling to take throw-ins when we were creating chance after chance after chance, and Arubi was earning his money. He was starting to have muscle tension there, so we could have kept piling the pressure. First, I think we need to at least spark emphasis. We can my instruction and say, keep doing more of what you've been doing. I like Mashilo and I like his height. I won't lie. That's the first thing that sticks out for me. But right now, I need someone who's going to exploit that left back. Because I look at that right back is being exposed. I've never seen a right back in the PSL. Eshawa ilong pass ngale Mr. Uti. Passes from the other half, you can see it. You can maneuver. I don't know why he's committing. If you short, you already know that you can't hit the ball. What's 5 steps? Wait for that ball. Wait for Hoto to control. You know Hoto gonna right and just clean up. But he still jumps. So maybe more balls over that guy's head. Because Agamnandanga psychologically, that guy. It's the first time he's experiencing himself as a human. So I would say, Hoto, let's keep pumping the balls and maybe good outing for Umuremi. We can give him a rest. Introduce Orele. See what can it work? Can he find his feet? It's only one game with so let's have Orele versus that guy. Babe 1v1 and then Apollos onto the other side. I like Orele, man. I like what he did. First minute of the game. That's what he has to do. Take shots.
Okay.
Beautiful that he tries and shields and uses his strength, but right now, my boy, take shots. It's that simple. So I would introduce really and an offensive right back. Could be Sibilibili or Shango. I don't know who's on the bench.
Okay. Bongs, changes for you for the second half. How should Sundowns approach their game?
Since AMAZULU are just sitting back, Sundowns need to try and see how they break this wall so they can get the goal. Maybe they should just take out Sales and put on Shasha.
Okay. Shasha, do you want a more physical presence in the box? Why are you bringing on Shasha?
I want someone who can be in the box so they can either cross the ball for Shasha.
Okay. Bongs, on the other side for AMAZULU, how do you approach this game? Do you continue playing the way you've been playing? Do you try and get something elinyana so you can go home with something? How do you think AMAZULU should play the second one?
AMAZULU should be patient. They should stick to what's been working in the first half. They should not just go and attack Sundowns. Because if you play Sundowns pound for pound, Sundowns will destroy you.
Mara Chipa played them pound for pound almost and weren't destroyed.
Yeah, it's because they were exposing Sundowns' weaknesses. Sundowns worked on the things that they saw that they were weakness over the weekend.
Okay. Let me see. Wutlali changes and the second half. How should the teams approach the second half?
Otsi, I think now it's time. This makeshift team, bring on serious players now, Chief. Bring on a relay, bring on a Mbule, bring on a who else is a serious? Yeah, I think those are the two major players that that makes this team maybe 100%. Maybe also bring on a Ngwanasesi, and and Oti, just one thing. Do you know how nice it is, like making fun or mocking Abu Maki while you're off clock, analyzing Abu Maki while you're off clock. Another clock in Rosas, 7:30. It's very nice. But yeah, I think Marumo Gallants, stay in a not a low block, but maybe a mid block. Stay in a lowish mid block and have an offensive outlet. And I don't think if they stay disciplined. Discipline is very important at this point in time for Maruma Gallants. If they stay tactically disciplined, I think they can hold off Pirates to a 1-1 draw, or even sneak in a 2-1 win for Maruma Gallants.
Why are we hoping that they sneak it in? Why don't we want them to go out and win 2-0, by 2 goals, let's say?
Because that exposes you, it exposes you to the creativity and pace of a relay. It exposes you to it leaves spaces behind for it leaves spaces in the pockets for Abotito to operate in, Abon Bullets to operate in. So I don't think it's feasible to go out and full force attack to try and kill the game off. I think for Maruma Gallants, 1-1 is a good result against Pirates, and it's not like the Pirates are walking over. I mean they are walking over them a bit, but the results is what speaks. It's still a 1-1. So if they can hold off a 1-1 and stay in that midish block and have an offensive outlet, I think they can hold off to sneak in a win. Because if they don't and they go on full force, spaces are gonna open up, and when Pirates find space, it's not a nice game for the opposition team.
Okay. So, Biggie, did I jump you?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Sorry about that, my brother.
Can we talk about number one? As I emphasized from last week or from Saturday, style of play. I heard you were talking about long balls, ne?
Yeah.
We are still doing the same thing.
Yep.
We are still doing. We can't. Our midfield is pop, guys. I don't wanna lie, Pirates fans. Let's be honest with ourselves. Our midfield is pop. And me, I still prefer Botelend Mbata and Abukimakishin Makaula. That one was better, guys. At least we were solid. I told you this last week. I said there's a huge gap between our center taking midfielders and our center defending midfielders. Number one, when we lose the ball, we find that our 2 left wing backs have joined our wingers. Yakala. When we lose the ball, everyone must come back and run. Nobody wants to run. You can see even with the goal that they just got right now, they can't even clear the ball. Shambles. Number one, Mashilwani out. I don't know. He must look for a player that he can put in the right wing back. Mashilwani out. Number 2, Radio Pan out. Siaka.
Yeah.
Number 3, Nduli out. I'd rather Mariko stays there and sticks there. Because number 1, Nduli, guys, for some sake, Nduli can't mark. Okay? He can't. He's a passenger. Because the only time our midfielders do a correct pass, they pass to the left, they pass to the wings, they pass to the left, they pass to the right. Mariko can shy a forward pass, and then we can do something. I mean, I don't want to see Mbule on the pitch because number 1, we're gonna faga Mbule. Mbule does the same thing that Nduli does. Number 1, Mbule does not track back.
Yeah.
Number 1, let's be honest. I mean, I wanna be like honest. Mbule does not track back. Last year, at least we had Mbata. But at least can track back. Number 1, he can push with the ball. He's very aggressive on the ball. The only things that Mbata he can't pass. Mara, going to my substitution, changing the game. Mashilwani out, I repeat. I don't know Rusio Fagabani, and I don't care. Mara Mashilwani out. Because I see what he's doing. Mashilwani out. CM, Ayababa out. Ayababa, Ziakala. The middle dancing, Faga dancing. Tito is always working in my squad, guys. Tito is always working in. And for the right wing, can we take out our two wings, guys? Even Apolis, let him rest a bit. Because number 1, I don't like where he's playing. You're playing Udlala half left.
Yeah.
It's not a strong position. Play what you're good at. I would go back to a 4-3-3 that we were playing with last year. We had a 6 that stays there. Primary job is to protect our center backs. Now we don't have a 6 that protects our center backs. Number one, they are passengers. Mariko and they don't mark. Mariko at least depresses. He does something. We have center backs now. Now, can you get? Can I say something? Mbokazi, he's doing our right wing back's job. Kabanga Mbokazi plays a 5 or a 4. Usuga from a 5, he goes and defend the right wing back position. It's totally wrong.
Okay. For time, I'm gonna ask you for your prediction though.
I mean, even last week I told you draw or we lose. It's a draw or 2-1, we lose. Because at least they have a better hand when they are taking. Pirates don't have a better hand because it's either long ball. If the long ball is not working, we can't connect passes. So it's a 2-1 or it's a draw.
No, thank you so much, Biggie. Guys, because there's 2 matches going, I'm looking for 40,000 likes. Then I see Blue Buffalo Boy, I see Tirosta, I see Pilani, I see Lava Boy. Then you guys can jump in and I'll keep it open in the second half and everybody will be able to give me a minute or 2 to tell me what they're thinking about the 2 games that are on. Right now, if you need a refresher, Gallants and Pirates are 1-1. Sundowns and AMAZULU are 0-0 right now. Yeah, both of the bigger teams have not looked that dominant, that great in these games. Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, with all the possession that they have, as Ubong says, they are passing, but they don't have penetration. So AMAZULU is basically sitting back a little bit and trying to catch them on the counter. In terms of the Pirates game, it does look like Gallants have started the game, the second half, a little bit brighter than the Pirates, wanting to go and get maybe a goal and then sit back and defend. So they're actually playing the ball out. One of Gallants' weaknesses is that they do try and do that, and all of a sudden the score is 4-1. So let's see if they can actually do the thing that they're trying to do here. Just kick it up, Washington. Just kick it up. Stop being zigs. Just kick it up. So that's going to be interesting, guys. It's okay when I tell you guys about some of the things. The Pirates team is a good team on paper, but on the pitch they're so far away from each other. Look at right now, right? You're cycling the ball, you're trying to play it from the back. Watch, it always goes to that long ball, and if Gallants can position themselves a little bit better, they can win that ball back quite a bit, because still to this day, no one Pirates wants to drop back and fetch the ball. No one. You talk about Talentembata used to hide behind players. Makaula used to not get the ball at his feet, he would not get the ball at all, right? So I don't know if it's now a Pirates thing that you have to play those long balls. Maybe because Gallants is a little bit asleep with the left and right back, you could bring on Relay and really put that defense under pressure, right? But for the most part, they struggle with building the ball up. Look at how they're giving it away, right? Now, I'm not going to say that this is a bad performance and they're the worst team ever. But honestly speaking, if you see Gallants' play when they're building up, it looks a little bit better than Pirates, albeit the fact that they don't have that quality. Look at how confident they are to play that ball, you know. So let's hope to see more of those type of things in this game. As much as I'd say I'd love to see Pirates lose, I don't know, but it does seem like Gallants is playing the better football here. Gallants is playing the better football here. Here comes a cross. Oh, AMAZULU is... No, that's Mamela. AMAZULU have time when we're saying that Bo Williams are not strong. Oh, yep, we're using the ball with an EPL logo. Ay, malume khutso. Ay. Naksatseva kaliki man. Naksatseva. I would like to see Bomaki lose. What station is playing on the radio? Which radio? The radio pane. Am I behind? Am I that behind? Agent, are you at the stadium? Okay, there's the goal. Yeah, there's the goal. Mamelodi Sundowns scored, guys. Remember, I am watching Mamelodi Sundowns on dstv stream. Sundowns has scored 1-0. Yo, mapaga kwenzenjani. Yeah, mapaga kwenzenjani. Okay, let me see. Mamelodi Sundowns has scored. They are 1-0 up. 1-0 up. Who is it? Is it Sales again? Oh, salesman. Hi, Ikram. Kirinas. Mamelodi Sundowns has scored, guys. Yo, Pirates.
But in big trouble, nothing is coming right. And nothing will ever come right.
Raiders with a calm finish inside the box. Volleyed it in. Places it down. Hi, man. There's the hour, guys. It's not half time. I expect only something when Sales is on the ball. Oh, okay. Sundowns now looking a little bit more confident, coming out and playing. AMAZULU. How long can you defend, guys? You decide to come out and you think you're going to defend, guys. Now I don't understand. Keegan Allen couldn't track Rainers. AMAZULU will score, says Austin Tabi. Kusala Sundowns will be on top next week. Mapagania. How the title race, guys, the title race.
Ziyakhala anyways, loudspeaker and
Yeah, title race. Even over the weekend, the radio pane will still be without signal. Oksala and Sundowns will be on top next week. AMAZULU will score. Let's see, guys. I haven't seen much from AMAZULU. Marumo Gallants still has Butentens in them. You can see with the way that they play it out. They're very comfortable on the ball. They're very comfortable coming back to fetch the ball. But in terms of final third efficiency, South African teams. Shem. But the pain landed Escotini. AB says Paris is playing bad. Not happy. We need a coach. I don't want to say anything, guys. Tired of fighting Pirates fans, man. This coach is going to start making fans stop going back to not coming to the stadiums. But the sales, my sales. Hey, Mara agent, did sales do something? Yeah, I'm going to start watching the Sundowns game on TV. Hey, Pirates is not giving us anything here. 54 minutes into the Pirates game. Remember, if you want the time, add 45 to whatever my timer says, and you'll have the time. So right now in the Pirates game, it's saying 10 minutes 56. Just know, Pirates! 5 players in the box versus 3. Run your man. 5. You just have to pick where your pass is going. 5. AMAZULU must play now. They're 1-0 down. Now that they 1 down. Tarabon. Here comes Pirates. I'm waiting for the tomb. Agent, there it is. Kind of what I was speaking about in the group about the pressing, the weird pressing, the weird, like, I run out, then I turn around. Yeah, thank you. Oh, number 30 was like, yes, sis. Katele yini man. I go, I come back, I run, I come back, I run, I come. What is that? Looks like Mfukeng is getting ready to come on. As Junior's asking, it looks like Mfukeng is getting ready to come on right now. Alright, guys. Can PSL teams explain that? Because then they fail to even track their men once they've done that. Why isn't Fukeng not playing? Probably resting for the weekend, I guess. Load management, they call it in America. Every time the ball goes right, we pass it out. Guys, Pirates. Oh, Mahopaldinho. Mara, why change a well-oiled machine? You can't fix what is not broken. But AB, this is gonna sound really bad. It's gonna sound really bad. But was the machine that well-oiled? Was the machine that well-oiled, if we're being honest? It won the MTN 8 last season. Towards the end, it was going down last season. I don't know about well-oiled, guys. 3 years into the 5-year project. That was the well-oiled machine. But CAF, let me not say anything. Played the whole season without a midfield. But yet people are calling for Bombata. They're calling for the guys who are complaining about. Okay, maybe not well, but it was oiled. Okay, alright. It's in tool. And Rulani Mokwena was a free agent. Eating tool. The machine just needed adjustments, not changing the whole thing. So, okay, can I ask, do you lay any blame at management to say, okay, you saw what was working, why bring a coach who's going to do something different to what was working? If that's what we're saying, please give Reyners his flowers. No, Reyners is I said, I forgot which, when we were speaking about the awards, I said that Reyners, for me, is the most consistent player in the league. There isn't a player that is as consistent over the past, let's say, 3 years as Reyners has been. And not only has he been consistent, he has gotten better. Because now his assists are even up. That's the picture of consistency that you want to see. Top goal scorer, 2 or 3 seasons ago. Then I think Mabasa won it and he was behind Mabasa. Then he went to Sundowns and he was the only Ribeiro Costa was better than him. I mean, come on, guys. Reyners is, yeah. I blame management if they're working on a long-term project. The coaches you fetch must be similar. Benita, me to be our coach, sales my sales. Didn't this coach say that he wouldn't change anything from players to coaching staff? Guys, what's the expectation of this Pirates coach? I don't want to say too much. I said it in my podcast episode today that I dropped today. What is the expectation of the Pirates coach? Maybe Kinna who's not understanding. I was not expecting this man to have to do too much. Oh, Mahubaldinho! Ball swung all the way to the other side, played across. Mahupa can't put it on target. Well, old machine. I see. I don't want to be mean. Our players like stepping up in their 30s. This guy wants to wipe away Ribeiro's legacy in jail. That's why he completely changed the team. It feels like a rebuild all over again. Mahupale Namara, defensive striker is back. Orlando Pirates was never a good team. The previous coach was assisted by the... I'm not going to say that. He's still new, guys. Let's give him a chance to prosper. Dilly's better than Bata. They must keep this coach there a very long time. Let the ball play through. Man. AMAZULU. It's how delighted Taco Bloemfontein. What jersey is that? Is that the Celtic one or is it a Siwelele one? Imagine having Siwelele people jump Gallants and go become Siwelele fans. Sis. Yo, can't pass, can't cross. Why is Mariko still on the field? Kiss scam too. Says Katlego, says Letabo. Extensive squad depth is working against Pirates right now. Give him 2 days, he'll be gone soon. Katlego, I don't know. I don't know. From what I've seen, there was a 20-minute stretch in the preseason where I was like, this is some of the best football I've seen Pirates play. And they were disciplined, and they were, the movement was incredible, and it just didn't last. So I don't know. I don't know what type of guys. Remember, coaching a big team. Hey, you need to be a certain type of person, man. Also, so I haven't seen enough of him, to be honest with you. I know Marumo, when they beat Pirates, they look good. They seem like a tactical team. They seem like he's very good at preparing. Mara, when you get to Pirates, hey, that's a whole different. That is a whole different thing. Sundowns this season is finished, says Zindos. Here comes Sundowns on the counter. Oh, Reyners plays it far post. Oh, headed straight into the goalkeeper's hands. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Reyners is now playing far post balls. Yo, guys, Imnandi Gallants, but Umnandi Bakwana doesn't go anywhere. Are they busy or are they effective? The question I always ask, and it seems like Gallants looks great, Mara. Aye. What is Sundown score, please? Here comes a corner for Pirates. Just a reminder, Tito scoring the first goal for the Pirates. Then, of course, Msendami being able to score the second goal of the match for Gallants to make it this 1-1. I don't know. The way it's looking, it's going to be a 1-1 or something like that. It's going to be a 1-1 first leg. Akaminya. I just don't like that we're not honest when it comes to Pirates, man. My chat is these early games are points we can't be losing. Khoza, this is what I said. I don't think Pirates. I will go back to words that I've said a lot of times here, where I've said Pirates is hardly ever outplayed. I don't think they've been outplayed in this game. I don't think that Motaung CAF has been necessarily big. But it's the games that don't mean nothing. What are the games that don't mean anything in Pirates' head? We're thinking about Saturday. You're thinking about Leia. You're not looking at this game. And you go and draw these games and lose these games. These are the points you cry for. These are the points. It's not the points when you've got games in hand and you're going into the final games of the season. That's not the points that you should be looking at. It's these points that you need to be crying for and trying your best for. Hey, X10. How malume kuzo? Awashaba Pirates. But they gooby. These are the games. These are the points. If I was somebody else, I would have made a points counter. To say Pirates, you only have 87 points that you can go for now after last season, after last whatever. If you lose this one, you only have 85 points left from the 90. Even watch Siwelele versus Orbit. It just says William is the weapon against us. Mahopa has changed the game. I'm not writing homework. I'm going to sleep due to Pirates' Zone 6. But Jesus Salesh. Oh, what a pass, Sales. What a pass by Sales. Oti one year I give up. Uska give up. Uska give up, Buti. Oh, team ya how? Uska give up. Oh, hey, Wadu's going to be under so much pressure. Wadu's going to be under so much pressure if he doesn't come up with something here. Hey, look at also, if he's not careful. Look at the spaces, man. Open up for the guy who's got the ball. Give him an option. Do something. Oh, Pirates. Yang says, I wish it could happen weekly. And that says the pressure Wadu's under. The pressure Wadu's under. Already coming into the season, the pressure. Kuzoba nokukhala nokugedla kwamazinyo. TV says, if Paris doesn't do something here, shame. Can you imagine losing to Skukune, drawing with Gallants, and possibly losing to Sundowns? Sundowns doesn't look any more like dangerous, but imagine that week, that 7-day period. Yeah, yo. I'd hate to be him, eh? Mara, there's no character in this team. The guys are just running around without any purpose. I saw that Pitso on the weekend as the Karo Cup just say, "Oh, Lewa number Lewa Kuto. Lewa na yo on the bones are tatazeling. It's late right now.
Oh, Kakase.
What Kakase? What Kakase? Why are you Kakase, my brother? Relax.
Sheba bo police. Sheba ure a police umatakai. Sheba ure a police umatakai. Huh? Who was meant to be where in that Pirates team? Somebody said it in one of the lives, I think, this weekend, where they said that, no, Pirates is still playing with individual brilliance. You're still wanting your players to run around. I told you guys, Hore, there's excitement. The Soweto teams play via excitement. They don't play via structure. And the moment you don't have structure, then your team starts falling apart. Like if Paris could just get a grown-up in the center. Just get a grown-up in the center. OTM glazing sales. Hey, Mar. Agent. Just get a system. When these games come that are tough, now you need to look at your players and say, guys, run here, go there, go there, go there. We score. Even if we score the one, you go home and go sleep. Even if you score the one. Malume Kuzo, can I ask you an unfair question as a Pirates fan? Do you think that Pirates could be well served and Wadu will be well served if we were to get the unknowns? Just the smaller players, just a team of the smaller players, B plus players. And no, it's early, but he makes me feel like he gives me the vibes Unai Emery. That Unai Emery was choking. Police, you have to make it work and put them in. Could he be well served by just having guys who listen and just play. Wouldn't that work? Yes, he's a low player. Abuti Veli, the song is ready, my brother. Paris must fire the coach if he loses to Sundowns. Yeah. Hey, he asked for Bule himself. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm saying, for me, I'm looking at it and I'm going, sometimes there's players in South Africa that occupy a certain space in our heads, and there's not really a reason why. There's not really a reason why. There's players who we have high expectations of, right? And you ask why, and you can't tell me why. Okay, no Maema. High expectations, high praise, high everything. But when you look at the on paper, yes, no, he did go on Marawa, I remember. When you look on paper and you say, when's in Lomunt? But it is tool. The system needs workers, soldiers who work hard. Some players are a problem for such. Yeah. AKA, it's not workers. It's AKA guys who will just listen. Guys who will just listen. Guys who don't have egos. Guys who don't want to take over games. Guys who will just listen. I think of how stats and so long is low. So us fans just look at. No, but there's players. There's certain players, and that thing kills a lot of players. Honestly speaking, for me, that thing kills a lot of players because expectation yakhona ilana. Mawubuza abantu ukuthi why? What happens? Noah was the best player for Downs Mokwena. I don't believe that, but okay. CJ, welcome, my brother.
OT. Yeah, man, I'm watching this. You know what? This Orlando Pirates kit, it's like I'm watching a TV that's lost aerial signal.
Yes. Do you remember when TV used to go off?
Yes, when TV used to go off. It's like, yes, and they are playing like they've lost an aerial signal as well. I've never seen a kid matching the play ever in my life. Like they're together.
Guys, please mute so you come in. Kupali mute, man.
So are you trying to tell me that we are going to end August Pirates without knowing how it feels like to win a Premier League game?
They could get something, Mara. They could get something. I know people are minging right now.
Are you trying to tell me this? A month is going to go by of Premier League football without a team registering a win. Like Masekbalaba win at the end of the season. A month where you do not have a win in that month. Hi guys, Orlando Pirates does not take us seriously. They don't take us seriously.
CJ, what's wrong with Pirates? Maybe objectively from outside you can give some advice or some insight. What's wrong with Pirates?
Look, I think complacency. I think the hype behind the squad personnel, rather than the hype built around the football displayed by the actual club itself. I think that's where the biggest problem comes in. Is that we've hyped Orlando Pirates and anticipated a certain level of football in this year. We even called them contenders of this league without even playing a single football. And now we were on the MTN8 game they played. Let's see if I think the guys need to find themselves. They need to find themselves. They need to find themselves as a team. I mean, getting the correct play, getting the players that we like about Apollos, Sabombole, and all of that. Hey, I'm looking. Why did they allow that right back that is playing for Chiefs? I am looking at this one.
Munyane.
I am looking at this one, and I'm like, yeah. Someone needs to answer at Orlando Pirates. Someone needs to answer.
Yeah.
So, hey, Mr. Oti,
Okay.
that's abayazi shem, abayazi eka August ukuthi njani, abayazi eka Women's Month, abayazi ukuthi njani, abayazi bayizoyizwa ngathi, abayazi ukuthi yenzwa how is the operation August, abayazi bazayizwa ngembali Mr. Oti ukuthi eka August ibinjani. Bayizoyizwa ngathi.
For time, I'm gonna jump in. 77 minutes in, 1-1. Gallants Pirates. Sundowns still leading 1-0. I just want to say, hi, agent Kamawona Sales. Hi, Kamawona salesman. Now salesman is cooking. AMAZULU missing 2 chances straight up where they should have scored actually. But then let me go to Usintabo. Usintabo, welcome to the show.
OT, unjani mfethu?
Mina right man. Mina 3 points imnandi kabi man. Ngisaphethele 3 points yami.
Nikhosile. Makhosi. Yazini OT. Let me give you a funny stat, ne?
Okay.
Every time Unabi is absent, Chiefs win. Have you been aware?
I get it. No, but I told you guys. Abanye bayakhala till we Khalil. But anyway, Sundowns, how do you feel about these games?
Hey, Lalela, Nabi is coming back. All this joy is going. But anyway, mfethu, once again, Pirates is a disaster class because of you cannot carry on another man's work when you were not with him building the foundation. Yeah. So this man is playing 3 different teams in the same first 11. You have the foundation, Rivero. You have your few people that you want to put in, and you have the stars. Yeah. That, my friend, is a bad combination. We can go. He wants to back his players up. I can make a very simple example. Radiopan. I was watching now. The moment Makgopa came in, it took Makgopa less than 5 minutes to miss a chance, which takes Radiopan at least 30 minutes to get one. You understand? Already that tells you that the opposition is aware of someone's presence. But then because he wants to back up himself, he has to put in players like Radiopani, he has to put in players like Mashilwani, although Abonaguti, like these boys are going to cost me. Number 2, he wants to play a police according to the way a police has been. He's no longer in Polokwane, he must follow your instructions. Giving him too much freedom, it's also putting you pressure to give another winger too much freedom, which exposes your midfield because of, listen, Tito Maswangai is not going to be a workhorse, Baba. So you are left with 2 people who are defending 5 positions. So that's a killer for him. You have Chaine. He is not usually vocal, but then he's also playing with a new pair of center backs. So basically, Pirates is scattered. Because centrally, you need a serious backbone that will support your team. Then maybe I'm a winger, they could be new. But then this guy, if I was him, put in Omakhopa, put in Omufukeng. Yes, a police is there, but then there, Mfetu. Mina, if it's me, I would take Umufuke. I'll put him where this guy is playing. Umaswangani is playing for the quick transitions and efficiency. Number 2, put a police on the left, put Moremi on the right. That, my friend, it gives us quick counters. Then put Omakhopa to be the workhorse up front. Have the 2 midfielders, not Umbule, Ulona, coming from Stellenbosch, and maybe Umbata. Yeah. Unduli, yes. Then you have a solid midfield that can quickly transit because you are playing on transitions. Since I've seen this guy from Gallants. Then on the right, mfethu, it's simple. Have Van Rooyen or someone. This guy is panicking, Umashilo, and you're putting him too much under pressure because the season is new. Then have there two central defenders who are reliable, and Uhoto, you know, he will keep on going up and down. But again, open the ground. Your wingers are invading prematurely, and that overloads the central place, and you are helping the opposition to defend you without being aware. Open the spaces in the midfield so that there are chances that can be created so that there will be scores. If you are aware, Ribeiro, his players were not coming in too early, which made Abomufuken to be dangerous, and Abonkota, whenever either this guy, Umabasa or Mahopa will be out of position, they will come in. Remember 2 goals that Mufuken scored quickly. Where was Mahopa? He was on the line. It left Mufuken with a huge space. So he must stop himself trying to please everyone, trying to please the stars, and trying to please himself. He must take a decision. Otherwise, his job is on the line. Because I know Paris fans, once they get tired, they are like Chiefs fans. I mean, they are West. Once they get tired, they will get rid of you. They will get rid of you. Baklande training, and they hit you, Mama Apu.
Okay,
This
for
guy
time.
must...
For
This
time.
guy,
Yeah.
Pirates are dangerous.
For time over the champion, Pirates could win this game. Pirates could win this game because Marumo Gallants is, they're in 6s and 7s. I just wanna speak to Malume Kutso then in the comments. Malume Kutso, this is what we were speaking about: the pressing, the structure, the marking. Shem. Second half, Marumo Gallants has been trash. Anyway, I was in Tabi. Bomaki batla go uli. I was in Tabi. Batla go uli bo maki man.
What's up, duty? Na ke na pueng ata today ne ke rata fela o bontsha batho hore ba shebe hore na batho ba Freistata ba rata bolo jwang ho ka bapala suele le o sa di stadium se tlabe se tletse ho bapala mahumo today stadium se tletse bana bona ba tloang ka tlhako tsa morao this season ba le babedi tse ba strike nahana team ena le di player tse 36 tse perfect yela ka boyelo e turang haholo e tlo tshwarwa ke AMAZULU ka Baba tswana le 1-0 at this time ibona ka 36 players tse perfect tse fitang tsa rona ga tseba rena tsona awa guys awa masandawana awa nane ke re matha ka 5 goals ka mo teng ka ntle ha ke shaba ka Orlando ka mo ke bona mahlomola fela re ne re lla mona le re Chiefs ke ye e ka mona ka Orlando tsatsing lena ha re monate yo
Hey, I was in time. We're not just as long as go next door, Masabui or sharp. Yeah, okay, Pilani.
Champ.
Oh, champ. Oh, champ.
Yeah. Where to start? Where to start? I was watching your podcast about like the Pirates and you know, and I was also looking back into your archives with your videos, and Connie podcast episode number 23.
Yeah.
That was very significant. From my perspective and from the way that I see things, Pirates' issue right now is not a tactical one.
No.
It's a fundamental one. It's a fundamental issue, guys. Let's not lie ourselves. I will be the first to say, Uguti, if you want Pirates to win the league, if you want Pirates to win the Champions League, Ivan Khoza must go.
Joen.
Ivan Khoza must step down as chairman because his personal mandate and what we want, they are not aligning. They ain't gonna go.
Yeah.
I feel good. Dr. Ivan Khoza is only there for his own personal financial interests. He sees Orlando Pirates as a football brand, not a football team. And should he leave, we need someone who has a mandate to say, Yazin, we want to win the league, we want to win CAF. As the saying goes, the fish rots at the head. You understand?
Yo.
The fish rots at the head.
Yeah.
So for Pirates to be successful, we need someone at the helm who has a vision. once that vision is straight, everything landed. Because also with Pitso Mosimane was able to do the things that he did because Patrice Motsepe was like, this is my guy and I'm backing him. And I want to win the league. I want to win CAF. Look at where Sundowns is right now. Simply because the person at the top had a vision. Ivan Khoza doesn't have a vision. That's why we are struggling.
So in the interim, what can be done to fix this? Because again, look, if you look at this game, people are going to tell me about stats and all of that at the end of the time, but it's going to be still, it's probably going to be 1-1 still. What do they do to fix this?
I don't think there's a band-aid solution.
Oh, wow.
I do not see a band-aid solution. This is a fundamental problem, and this was caused. I'm telling you, up the slam, and I'm telling you, should Pirates lose this coming Saturday against Sundowns, which is a possibility, there's going to be turmoil. Watch.
Okay. But can I ask you just quickly? Can I ask you then? Do you think that Uadu was set up similar to what Mangoba was set up, similar to what David Moyes was as well? That you are following Jose. It's a no-win situation, really, if we're being honest, for anyone who doesn't have the esteem.
Yes. It's not even like an esteem type of thing. It's more like, okay, now here's a guy who bought the house when you finish it, but you don't know the original blueprint. You understand? So I think after Islam, he's been put in a very very bad position. Now he was fucking king because on that interview, in the first interview on Paris TV, they would say, hey, I want to win trophies, but you know Tangan. So who's fucking king and now? And those words are gonna come and fight him. They're gonna stitch that interview with how can't he? But you wanna win trophies? What's going on?
Yeah.
You understand? So me personally, Ivan Khoza must go, and we need to look for a new chairman. You might not see it, but isn't this Ovela? It's cutting his knee. It's cutting.
For time about a champion, Mamelodi Sundowns has just scored again. Mamelodi Sundowns is now leading 2-0 over AMAZULU. Job done, it seems. They are in their extra time. I want to go and bring in Tirosta. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Mr. Oti.
Angifuna ukukhuluma masikhuluma bayasithuka. Hawu
ama-champions 3 points madoda. Sibonge bafethu. Nani Sundowns is showing guy isukile league manje. Well, team yami bafethu I mean angakhala stays enough the management. Lawuthi le uwari was set up but then so team. Mina ngiyazibuza futhi ukuthi bebamsayinelani kahle kahle if they knew they gonna behave the same way. They could have signed like this in the middle of the season so that my guys job yakhe ibe simple. Msanela amaplayer amaningi, squad dynamics change. Now you don't even have a natural six in that squad. He's forced to udlale ngondu laphana. It doesn't have a right back, it doesn't have a right wing. Yo, ngale ku left, for example, kwamanje if uHoto picks up an injury, we are going to have problems. So yeah, angazi
manje
mina ucoach I don't see the problem. Amachita kumele athathe play.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's the players and the management. I mean, look at now, even the body language, how much it they play la background. You are going to see at your as what spoke of Ulokunjan TLP is all with Eshunchita is taking a risk on our understand. Namaj, he might even pick up that ball and I thought as a figure because I am playing he can see body language how much I mean, guys, you all are strongly. There's that ball where there were five Pirates guys
and 3 defenders.
Like, how are they? And they were just the reason why Umchita Akine are passing because they were standing. There was no sense of agency which we are outnumbering these guys. Let there be movement. Let me get closer to the ball. Like there was nothing. All those guys, Bamila, Tito, Bamile, they are watching each other. To what? Again, let's substitution ega Mariko now coach Mara is in Angazan defending Anja. Ukipu Mariko, Ufaga Upaiba. What are you cooking there? Upega.
Guys! Wait. I have to play the sound.
This season events whatever that they want. It's the decisions that they took. So it is what it is. It's going to be a long season. I doubt. Yeah, no. Weekends like the Sundowns with the way Sundowns is playing. Guy Fanela. So Shaiwa. Ile 8-4-5 million so it's all a foot in a weekend. Unless if Amachita now they've got their money the gata. Abazali balin the game a weekend. Ganja when we need points right now. So now we are fighting in relegation in your match.
Before
relegation. Relegation
just like
has to be a match.
Guys,
this is one of the few.
Did I change the wrong score?
So yeah,
I changed the score. Okay. No, for time. For time.
That's wrong.
Hey, it's a shock, man. Yo, guys, Pirates. Before I let Bongs in, Pirates. Ziakala. Conan off. Ziakala.
Taz ye-Pirate ngiphakamisa ukuxolisa kakhulu into eyenzekile.
How ma balandeli be-Pirates one more time. Bongs!
Abuti OT.
Orlando ya Chabongs.
OT, do you know Tibete Khaleza Magamba?
Yeah.
Wa opula honona le nakwani di rata hola twi all the time. Right? Yeah. Go Orlando Pirates right now. Egare Tibetane tsa magamba tsane tsene di hlahisa rainbow mono for the yele 20 minutes ka ofela ntse hlahisa rainbow sa tsewe tsala.
Bugs.
Pirates did what Kaizer Chiefs did. They are doing the same mistake.
Yeah.
And now their mistake is costing them. What was a teacher before coaching? Oh, coach, I got diploma. Yeah, teaching.
Yo, Bugs, I'm sorry, I can't even focus. Kawani yar.
No, I don't blame you. That's Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates are learning from us now. It's their turn. It's their turn to
What's
serve.
going to happen, Bugs? What's going to happen to this coach, Bugs?
This coach is going to teach them how to not get 3 points.
Yeah.
He's teaching them. I'm from Marumo Gallants. I was fighting relegation. I told Pirates about this coach. This coach is not a league-winning coach. It's a relegation fighting coach. They don't listen. These people. They just get any coach they see. I get they spend their money buying a police. They took all their money buying a police instead of finding a proper coach. Here are the results of your police.
Guys.
Buy what you don't need. And forget that you need a coach. This is the result.
For time, I'm gonna jump in, guys. I'm gonna give everybody. We're at the end. The games have ended. 1-1. Well, okay, sorry. 2-1. Gallants versus Pirates. Gallants beating Pirates here. Mamelodi Sundowns won by 2-0. So they're happy on that side. Kumo. Oh, wow. Kumo.
Ka utlwa tshwarehile ne 1-1
Yo.
ampotse mo team o ya mbra wa ka
Ke a tseba wena o mnate man. Nna ke make le nna ke sa tshwere 3 points yaka. O na le 3 points, ke na le 3 points ke winneng. A ke tsebe ka ba bang.
nna rena le 4 but anyway can't we hala ngutlile ba re ko pirate hona le plama nobody demand looks at you phone you can't ke eng go pirate ke trade show Barake my friend makhare ne mara uthi ake happy
how happy ka
Sundowns so oh my bro like so many chances we waste my guy shots on target they are short we ra langa Sundowns ka bathong ka mo le ka defense na lo takateka ake confident with confident and then maybe okay we rock for the first time I'm gonna admit this live ne hore le defense itoma like they tend to get into my head no wantlalo high ke thoma le buka doso ka le kololing Ronan William we rahalangi jo like ekinyaka like jo mental stimulation kinyaka spa ndoniteleng this spa voucher mara uthi it's right now I feel like I'm always making the excuses for Sundowns. It was like, no, the fatigue club World Cup, we didn't get pre-season. We have a situation with our strikers, both want to leave. Well, this is not the Sundowns that I support, man. Like normally, and like I joke for the past 2 games, fine. We did enough to secure 4 points. But we could be doing more. This is not my Sundowns. Like the team, Abasarata anymore. Hey, we used to be the boogeyman. Sharp, we play nice, we pass, we overpass everyone, but guys.
Marakumo, you got your 3 points. You haven't lost thus far. Last season you only drew 1 game. Surely that's still a good omen, man.
No, I agree. Luckily for it, I agree. PSL giddy guy. So obviously it's gonna be like we doing bad. Ere go di big brass mo re betha go CAF my bra. O go bona hore mo hai. Bo gala gare. Hape ke lebelletse ke re yo mo nkele goal AMAZULU mara ya dlala itse. My bra. Anyway, I don't celebrate that. Ke skana grateful. I
have a feeling where there's therapy starting soon. Lava boy, welcome to the show.
OT.
Lava boy, what's along, Lava boy? There's no time to say hello here.
Mamela labaf. Yabona lo coach lo. Ngizokutshela into eyi-1 baf. Yabona ukhoza la angazi maybe uchophekile or something angazi. Mara angeke awuthami uthi ubone the team le ekushayile. Yes. Ekushayile la season. Bese wena uthatha the very same team. Ushintsha yonke le team le ekushayile. Uthi no wena ufuna ukurelegateisa le team le. I-team eqeda ukuthatha 5 cups bafu. Bese wena uyahamba wena uyoshintsha that very same mentality bebanayo ukuthi bafuna ukuwina ama-cup. Maqeda wena ushintsha yonke lento le ufaka awaka ama-play. Abathalente mbatha baphi? Abasisane baphi? Mashilwane ufunane egroundini. Ufandroyen uphi? You can't rest players before i-league isase early kanje. You can't rest players. The very same team. Yabona i-Pirates last season. Rivero bekafaka ama-player kancane. Now you change that mentality, ufaka wonke ama-player, same time, angakaze adlale kule team le. You change that whole mentality of the team le. That's what in the way Pirates will you could see there's no sense of agency there. I'm a player now, awekho mnandi. So until ukhoza abone ukuthi these coaches, number one, no coach ubuye kobeka iMamelodi Gallants ku relegation. He was fighting for relegation, this guy. You go and fetch the same guy. How does that work? How does that angeke uthi angeke na kanjani, as long as ulona asayenza so angeke Pirates win. There's no way. Saturday nje sobhaqabu.
Manje ngifuna ukubuza. I hear ukuthi sikhuluma ngeteam kaJose, sithi team kaJose was so good. Sikhuluma ngayo ukuthi no, don't change, don't fix what's not broken. Mara honestly, akusiyo le inkinga ngePirates. Tuesday game, Mamelodi Gallants, Free State. Na last season benhlulwa ilawa game lawa so. So can you say ukuthi
yes, behlula ilama game so, but you could see ukuthi lama player they are trying their best to win, but ukuthi nje bebanganayo leyo luck ukuthi bakore. You understand? So la you can see the difference la. Ithi meko Jose nale dlalayo manje. You can see the difference out of ukuthi noma loser, we lose nalento le ukuthi okay, slalile, but we didn't have luck to win that game. But most of the games that we played, we won them, and we were close to Sundowns. Now igap uzobona, igap manje likini is going to be way bigger manje. Ngapha ne-M108 say gone. Ama-cup nje manager swalibale, as long as the coaches asekhona swalibale nje ama-cup. Swalibale nje, because I can tell you outcome right now. You can't fetch a coach obuya who fights a relegation to a big team like the Pirates. You can't.
For time, I'm gonna jump in. I wanna bring in Mtakababa. Velile Mtakababa. Hey,
bravo.
How? Kwenzakalani man? Kwenzakalani la pheme ife.
Le game lebe kuyi-torture straight.
Yeah.
Inabantu abakudala ngathi sowakhulekana siyayazi i-torture. Saqala sibukela iphone ezincwadini. Cabanga ufukela iphone.
Yabona ke.
Sorry.
Yo, maravilhoso, usenzani manje, usenzani? Eish.
I-torture siyayazi.
Yabona lesibonayo, no, I can tell you now, sizoluza mfana i-MTN 8 amfuna ukuphela amanga. You can't ulanda ucoach obuya ku relegation. There's no way.
Uzecima amakhamera velile. Hey.
Mr. Otiti i-torture siyayazi badala phela la emhlabeni. Siqale lapha yaza kubo i-TV kubo Emmanuel. So bayisibheke namhlanje i-torture.
Hebanna.
So nje. Hayi angazi. Kodwa izolo ngishilo Mtakababa ngathi lento ezakala ine potential yani yokuyikhosa i-division yana ekhona, because it seems like ucoach wethu he doesn't have those balls in terms of substituting ama-player kumele amanye substitute, and there seems like there's no continuity. Ama-substitute akhona ngathi find you are not sure ukuthi what substitute, what are they meant for. I think that's why sometimes bekunokusho ukuthi I just wish ukuthi PSL ngabuyisela kuma substitute back to good 3, because some of my coaches just seems to not know what they're doing with those substitute. That's fine. So angazi. Ngishila ngathi inkinga zethu there's inkulu ukudlula ngendlela sizibona ngakhona.
Mina ngifuna ukubuza isithunzi sika Ribeiro. How much does it play lana?
But again, as I've said, good, I think Sheshina senza like it's to press a reset button. There was no way we can just do an overall team, especially the new coach and new players. There was no way. As much as abaye bangakhala bathi noma sikhala ngabobani ngabombatha, but we don't get a report on balimelo kanjani. Abafana oyeni, our trusted players, young Todd. And I've asked you yesterday, Guti, yes, as much as you can want to start your own team, but can radio man carry a Pirate? So and it seems like you're trying to prove a point even because even today you're still starting with him. And uMakhoba umfaka sekulate and still nakhona this thing one striker whereby in number 10 yet Utito he won't even get into a box. Only the time he got into a box it doesn't go to the box. I don't know why. I really don't know why. And then normally we tend to protect him as Ning. I don't know, we are so getting a box in. And you've got a 1.8, 1.9 foot tall Dion Hoto, Uyoshai corner kick. You've got a perfect chance to go and challenge aerially. But Uyoshai corner kick. Like, we are not so hard in terms of marking as look at the Gallants players, when they lose ball, back, and they're so physical, they're just challenging. Tina, that is someone we didn't even win any second ball today. We're just playing, Jay. Osiyami angazi uyobona senzeni ngomgqibelo angifuni nokubona angazi
No, ithi ukhulule man, ithi ukhulule ngingakubuza ama question amaningi.
Hayi kodwa bekuyithotsha leya namhlanje Nkosi sobona esenzeni Nkosi yami bangawina abanye kusasa Jehova
siyeza ungawari siyeza.
Hayi no, uyabonga
guys. I don't usually stay long. I'm gonna allow the members to come in, but I don't usually stay long. I always say about Pirates, Tuesday versus Amalulu Gallants at Bloemfontein. These are the games that kill Pirates. These are the ones that kill Pirates. These are the ones. As much as everybody will speak about Rivero, the team was so good, why change a well-oiled machine and what. These are the games. Now my points are humble. It's not points in hand that are Pirates' problems. It's these games. Now on to the game. How many times have I said here on my show, on my podcast, in my reviews, how many times have I said that the Pirates doesn't have a plan for how they're going to play? Doesn't have a plan. Guys, Amalulu Gallants played the ball out better than Pirates. They played the ball better than the Pirates. Every day you are waiting for someone to save you. If Rile can't save you, and Kota can't save you, and Tito can't come up with the odd goal, and Makula can't score a random header, and Hoto can't score a random long shot, what are you going to do? This is what I speak about every day. We watch our police running all over the place. But then when you look at the actual score sheet, when you look at the actual stats, when you look at the actual play, you wonder what have they done the whole season long. Ngantshela last season, watch the way Pirates plays and tell me what goal Pirates scores consistently to the point where Pirates, you know, every game there's going to be a move. They're going to move here, they're going to move there, they're going to move there, then they're going to play the ball in, they're going to score. It's bubble. The ball bubbles in the box. All of a sudden, Fukeng takes a shot. It's a goal. They're so great. They're so great. And please, guys, don't forget. I will keep saying this. Don't forget. What's happening? I'll keep saying this. Don't forget. As great as you guys are talking about that Pirates was beaten by these things, these games last season. You forget that it was 12 points. I will say again, before I let Agent in, I will say again, here, this is what Pirates needs to fix. That was an effort game. When individual brilliance is not there, that becomes an effort game. You watched Mamelodi Sundowns today, same time we were watching Mamelodi Sundowns. Look at what Sundowns does when the individuals don't come to the party. Now you see Sales making the same run 3 or 4 times because now, guys, individual talent was great. I said last season, Utito has to look out because Utito is no longer the reference point of Pirates. He's no longer that guy. Today, he watched Apolis run past him. When everybody was vetting inside, but you know, wonke umuntu number 10, wonke umuntu number 10, number 10, number 10. Tito fell away. But we'll see what's going to happen. Agent, are you with me?
Hey, can you give me 2 minutes, please?
Guys, I'm gonna leave now. Guys, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna let the members in.
Come in now.
I'm gonna let the members in, and then I'm gonna close. Let me see. Stereophonic, my brother. Welcome.
Oti, I'm here to rub it in.
Rub it in, my brother.
No. God have mercy upon us. You. Oh, what a goal. What a header. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. No, kamunati. No, it's fine. Like our Rija, Kausani, I na stress. Say salang. We are smiling because we got a win. Abanye, they're struggling for a win. So, no, it's okay. It's okay. Whew. No, so nice. So nice. But yeah, he mustn't go, man. What do you mustn't go? He's cooking.
Yeah.
He's cooking. Leakaru wapiadi now is cooking, nevertheless. He's cooking. Leikaba muhodu. Bambanya kashisanyama. Wapia muhodu. But yeah, hey, 2 games, 3 goals conceded, 1 goal. My daughter. I know. I couldn't see my. Who God have mercy upon us. I know. Our bye-bye. I'm done.
Okay. Let me go to Leago Reforma Capital. What the?
Wangibiza ngezinto zakho yazi ngobuhlari.
Yeah, ngiyazi buhlari ke.
You know, watseba uthine. Eba re bapadi ya bolo ebuhluku, there is not therefore. Ba bangwe balala ngenceba. Dala siyisho le kuzoba nzima. Sithola ucoach sayino Apolis umbule. Kusazoba nzima. Already 2 games you are calling for his head. We've been saying.
Tinabate, we are
The
haters.
journey is too long, my friend.
Tinabate, we are haters. Tinabate, we're looking at Pirates through Chiefs' eyes. Hey, wouldn't baskibela. Anyway.
Hey, kumnandi sijabulile. And when things like this happen, you realize, Guti, it's Sundowns. The league belongs to them. And I'm telling you, if the coach loses on Saturday, the M10-8, he will be. You see, Mama, you can't even put it on your CV. I coach the big 3 in Africa. Uzokocha 3 bakhomba isivalo kunzime so ezinyama kama gebhula sigebhula umhlaba kamasipala kuphi la kunzime Soweto kwaphela abantu ezimnyama ziphelile zimpungu manje sicole idust sicole idust dust ibabethile kakhulu uyima koSoweto bamathatheng very ahlokeka. But guys, no man, we need to love. Even if I lose tomorrow, at least I'm happy. Bacole idust. You know when you are dark, ne? Have you seen when you are dark and there's 2 wind emakhaya uvelube white bacole idust akuhlangani lutho shaputi kunzima kwabhakaliwe.
Thank you. Who's this? Let me go to Soweto, Jen. Oh, are you with me, agent?
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, now I'm gonna mind my own business. I'm just gonna mind my own business and just see one way, sales.
Ow.
Yes. No. Sales. I know that they're going to ask us, what did he do the entire season? I know you guys. What we are seeing him.
Oscar, you
3
guys,
games,
I've been fighting
3
for
goal
him.
contributions. 3 goals, 3 goal contributions, and then we'll be told about impact. About 003 now, 003, 004. But we are not there. You're not there. But all I'm saying is, and this is something that I was saying to Sundowns fans. Let's learn to appreciate our players. You know, look now. The person that came into the game and changed it was Matthews, someone who is disliked.
Yeah.
You know, look now who is our talisman, and I can say it unashamedly. Our talisman is Sales, someone they didn't like. Our man of the match today was Sales. You know, so I think as fans, let's appreciate our players for what they are. You know, and also something that I've been talking about with the youngsters. The youngsters are not ready.
Yeah.
Going forward, they're exciting. Hence, they are good impact subs. Going forward, they're exciting, but the basics are leaking. The dirty stuff, the small stuff, pressurizing the ball, tracking back. They don't do that. That's why Matthews will always be ahead of them. You know, all in all, I can say I'm happy, and I don't know where Conti is. Conti, I made a bet with him that I don't think Drake Kali is gonna see December. So,
Agent, before you go, my brother, are you happy?
I'm happy, but my heart is white.
Happy. AMAZULU, you tshwere 30 minutes le sa kgone ho hema. Le na le di-player tse kana tsa di-star. Ntate.
At the end of the day, we win. But yeah, man, thanks.
So it's a gent.
I say this because the jet Kali is gone.
Yeah, so it's a gent. Tell me about this game, man. Tell me about the games. Hey, a lot is happening, man.
OT yazi when isizini iqala baveza uwadu laphaya. Hey, I was scared, man. That coach looks dangerous, but kanti inganekwane. I was scared, OT, but hey. He does OT. I was like, hey, man, who's this new coach? He looks dangerous than Ribeiro, because Ribeiro onaleyo yabona ngathi uthukile yabona unaluthuka. That guy is confident. I was like, no.
No. Oh, so it's a gent. Khona clip yami la bayithatha khona from the other podcast. Ngasho ngathi mele ubayislimanyana mawufuna ukuphola mawufuna ukufavor coach Pirates, but anyway.
OT. I think as OT amanye ama-team ayatraina mfethu abo-Gallants bayatraina. I-Pirates yona iyenza amapopayi. Hawu isikhathi esingaka ababhizi namapopayi. Ngimangele ngena ku-internet kunamapopayi ekuthiwa nangu ubani ugebeli ibhasikili eyamalentuzana ayi-4. Hawu bayenzani bayajima. Abajima ababhizi namapopayi. Hayi bo. Nawo ama-results amapopayi khona manje. Bashawa left and right bayashawa, not even a draw. Hawu Nkosi yami, Pirates yabantu kwaphela bo. Awu Popeye FC kodwa uthi thina siyadlala kusasa sobukela i-team enkulu. Obviously siyishaya le team le because it's a grudge game. Basenza into ebuhlungu, bathengisela i-Pirates nabasincintsha ama-player bathengisela ku-Pirates. What's happening now? The gods of football are on our side this season, OT. Jabula thina.
Hi, okay.
Popeye FC.
For time. Lulu.
Yaphela iPirates yabantu Mr. OT. Iphelile namhlanje. Pirates is still passing since last week. Even today, they were passing. They know too much. Coach, the coach, he mustn't even leave. He must stay there and keep cooking, barking muhodu. He must just stay there.
I keep Alice when I lose. I keep Alice.
Hey, Mr. OT, about the results outside working, but today I'm laughing. Shem, I had to. I had to. I'm still shocked.
How bua le bona ka Chiefs ha e thola wena nthabi ka team ya moswahla e ka team ya moswahla e ka team ya moswahla this season ha how monate ka
No, ay, ka le tlogela go monate ka bona go monate
obane o sa bapalle ntho wa sa bapalle Pirates Father God send help ke ne ke ba bapalle police ke bana ha o nke
ke tlo fetsa ka yona ska wara ke tlo fetsa ka yona
ai today ne ba hloka shem ke sona ke mabagania a o dintsa tsa ke black le jiswa ke lo nna ke ba ke fetsa ma Pirates antlantle ba jiswa ke JC ene ka renya disangoma ha ba letse skuku pele ba lo etsa that's it yana ntwe ntse le jisa le lebetse masapo le letse skuku ba fetsa
ke mabakhanya le reportla ke women's band le reportla le etsa
Okay, man, kizika for the man. Where's that lady?
I'm just letting them go. Ay, no for time, Ricky again.
Gakuza umnati Pirates yajiwa. Gakuza. Libasa lo mnati. The first stage sa rona.
Fonako, Eric again, Fonako. Guys, I'm gonna close now. I was just letting the members come in. I was in Tabi, Eric guys. Today was a very sad day for Bapagadea. I'm gonna start over here.
Pirate.
Phakamisa ixolisa kakhulu man. Into yenzekile man.
There's a lot going on, yeah.
There's a lot going on, man.
But in big trouble, nothing is coming right. And nothing will ever come right.
Nothing is coming right, man.
This is loudspeaker and I calling it off. I'm calling it off.
Calling it off. Calling into Papagania. Unfortunately, Pirates loses their second game in the league, and Sundowns gets there first. So we're gonna see how everything's gonna pan out, guys. I will try and be back for tomorrow for Kaizer Chiefs. We are recording at the timing. Tomorrow, and then we'll be back on Thursday. Friday we'll do the preview of the weekend and the review of what happened, because there's a very, very big game that's coming up now. But all I can say, guys, my thoughts are going to be out in about an hour on YouTube. The only thing I can say to end this off is follow if you have not followed, guys. Bye bye. Shame. Mapagania.